just hit this. This is really important. So Manchester United have backed Erik ten Hag with the biggest single transfer spend in their history, yeah? And if you take that, as some people will, you go, well, there's no reason for Erik ten Hag to fail. Okay, let me tell you a little bit of a story here. I'm hosting a party tomorrow, yeah? I'm hosting a party tomorrow, Sunday lunchtime, and I want to cook the best Sunday dinner ever. It's going to be the best ingredients I can get. The best vegetables, the best meat, the best potatoes, the lot, right? And I've got a big budget. And I say to John Murtough and Richard Arnold, get yourselves down to Waitrose and get me the best you can get with this 250 quid, yeah? Off you go. They come back, right? They haven't got me any meat and they haven't got me any vegetables, but they've got me the best potatoes you can buy and they've got me some really good condiments and things like that. And I say to them, that's not the ingredients to get for me to cook this thing, but you've spent all my money. What are you doing? Well, you've got some bloody pork chops in the freezer that have been in there for ages. Just use them. Yeah, you don't get the point, do you? You've spent this. You know, you can go and tell your mates down the pub about all the money you've spent, but you've spent it badly. A big spend doesn't mean you've done your job properly, and this is what we're being fed. A big spend does not mean that they've done the job properly. You cannot put headlines down like we've spent more than any other club in our, and we've done our biggest transfer spend in our history. That's not the line. That's not success. A transfer market is not just about how much you spend. In fact, it can be a statement of how bad you are at your job. Manchester United, before Ten Hag came in, spent over £1 billion in 10 years. Richard Arnold in that pub in June said, we've spent £1 billion, and to be honest with you, I look around Carrington, I don't know where it is. So spending money is not just, oh, we've spent money and back to the manager. That doesn't mean anything. You've got to spend it well. And the cold, harsh fact is, and this is where I'm going with this, look at this. This is from the same article. Personal terms were agreed with 𝐒𝐫𝐤 𝐔𝐵, but United backed away from submitting a bid to PSV because of because of the rising price of Antony and a decision by Ten Hag to keep hold of Anthony Elanga. So again, half-truths there. There's half-truths there, because that makes you think that, well, Ten Hag insisted on spending big on Antony and would rather keep Elanga over 𝐒𝐫𝐤 𝐔𝐵. Well, look, maybe there's a bit of truth in that. Maybe there's not a bit of truth in that. But the reality is, if you read it properly, the money isn't there for 𝐔𝐵 anyway, because we've spent it all on Antony. And this is what we're talking about here. You can spend as much as you like, but if you spend it badly, you've not done a very good job. Compare what Arsenal did in the transfer window. Really good fees for people like 𝐒𝐻INČenko, 𝐻𝐸 and Vieira. Compare that to Man City. Really good fees for people like Haaland and Calvin Phillips. And they made an absolute bucket load on the likes of Sterling and 𝐻𝐸 and 𝐒𝐻INČenko. That's good. That's a good transfer window. That's what a good transfer window is. The ability to sell your players because they're good players that you don't want anymore and bring better players in and do it within a budget that actually looks really good. That's what a good transfer window is. A bad transfer window is selling next to nothing and spending over £200 million. And that's what United have done. We can't sell players and we have to overpay for players. You know what that does in a clear sentence? Forget this focus on Ten Hag that they're trying to focus you on. If you spend massive on players and you cannot sell players, there is a very easy, this should be in a GCSE maths test. Who am I? If I buy players and overspend on wages and fees, but I can't sell players, what am I? There's many words, but incompetent is the main one. You are not a very good negotiator if you can't sell your stock, but you overpay for your stock. It's like running a newsagent or running Tesco, yeah? You spend loads of money on your vegetables and everything like that, but then you can't sell them. That is a badly run business. If